Okay, let's shoot a bit of a before and after. But before we have breakfast, I thought I would open this massive parcel.
What would you like to play?
Michael Jackson! How can you not like Smooth Camille? Smooth Camille, what?
Because it just bores me. Good morning, everyone. It is 8:33 on Saturday, the 25th of April, and we're actually at home and we are all alone this Saturday, which I feel like is quite a rare occurrence for us, particularly on the weekend. Bella is with her dad. His week with her started yesterday, and Ben was catching up with one of his friends last night. So I decided to stay home and I made myself some dinner and watched a movie, and there was also some sticky date pudding in the freezer, so I may have helped myself to that as well last night. But we've been up for a little while. I woke up to just my phone going off. My family are early risers, and quite often, because I tend to stay up quite late in the night, they'll quite often actually just like respond to me from the second they wake up, no matter what time it is. So they end up being my alarm more mornings than not. So I woke up early, I've been up, I've had my coffee, and I've started pottering around the house, but I figured I would actually turn on the camera and we could spend the weekend together. I don't really know what I'm going to share with you this weekend. We do have an open home at 1:45 today, which is definitely later than usual on a Saturday. But because it's Anzac Day, you can't actually start work until 1. That's like the law, which I totally respect it. I think that's fantastic. I think it's such a good way to commemorate our soldiers and all of that kind of thing. So definitely no complaints. And definitely no complaints because I need to tidy up my house and that gives me more time. So we're gonna do that. And tonight, Ben and I are going to the movies. We're gonna go watch the new Michael movie. Something that he's actually been looking forward to for quite a while. Surprisingly, am I surprised by it? I think so, actually. Well, no, I'm not surprised that he wants to watch it. I'm surprised that he's been looking forward to it and he's kind of jumping on the first opportunity we have to go and watch it. He never does that with movies. I think the last one that we kind of jumped on going and seeing in the cinemas as soon as we could was Deadpool, and that was a joint request. But yeah, he's been keen for this movie, so we're gonna go watch that tonight. I think we might have dinner out, knowing us, just because we're not organized to kind of like cook dinner and get ourselves organized and then out to the movies. But we'll see, because he did have dinner out last night, and so he may want a home cooked meal. I don't know. But anyway, that's all we've kind of got planned. No, I lie. We also potentially have a family lunch tomorrow with like my extended family. I haven't actually decided whether we're going yet. It's with the same families that we met up with over Easter. So don't get me wrong, I love seeing them. I just, I think I've become a bit of a teenager, if I'm completely honest. So it's at my parents' house this time, and they're doing wood fire pizzas because they've got a massive wood fire pizza oven. And I think everyone loved catching up last time so much that we're like, why? Like, we kind of reminded ourselves like why we used to do this so frequently, catching up. But because my parents have organized it, this is me being a teenager. I can't believe I'm sharing this. I'm so immature. But because my parents have organized it, there's like this expectation that my sister and I are just available and we go. So I'm kind of leaving my parents to sweat a little bit because I've not decided whether Ben and I are going. We'll see. We'll see how we feel, I think, later on today. Ben said it's completely up to me, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered. So anyway, we need to tidy up the house to get ready for this open home. Okay, let's shoot a bit of a before and after of Bella's room. So this is the state that she leaves her room in. You can see there's fabric squirreled away there. There is fabric and thread all over the ground. Her bin is full of like cardboard and papers that she's been creating with. Her sleepover bag from Ben's the other night is still on the floor, and there's still some new uniform in here. Like, my child is so messy. But my child is honestly so messy. So this is the room that we're going to tackle first because it's going to take the most amount of time, and then we'll do the rest of the house, which will probably take the same amount of time collectively as it takes me to do Bella's room. On the camera trying to show you the after but I've obviously removed the rug and the what's it called, bean bag off the floor because obviously it needs a huge vacuum. But at least her desk is tidy and clear, and I'm just moving a charging cable off the floor, but I'll vacuum it in a little bit when I'm vacuuming the rest of the house. Whoa, that light is bright. Okay, that's much better. All right, so we have done upstairs now. I saved you the boringness of watching me do it all. And we have gotten changed. Actually, I'm wearing a new set from Lilo Active. It's obviously their burgundy set. I bought the leggings, or I planned on buying the leggings because I already had like the shorts and a halter top from them, or a racerback top from them. And so my intention was just to buy the leggings so I could continue wearing this color through winter, and then just wearing it with that racerback top. But then I saw that they had a long sleeve top in the same color, and so I bought that. So anyway, I'm really into burgundy, as you can tell from my nails, and so I was very happy to get this set. Anyway, we have done upstairs, like I said, and we're obviously now about to do downstairs. Not that it will take long, but first I want to have breakfast. But before we have breakfast, I thought I would open this massive parcel with you because I have had it in my lounge room since yesterday morning, waiting for me to actually turn on the camera and unbox it with you. So, as we all know, we plan on moving, and Ben and I have started to look at things that we want to perhaps not take with us and that we want to replace when we move together. And so the other weekend, which I hate that I didn't catch it, but the other weekend we were in Adairs because we were looking at pillowcases, and then what that ended up spurring on was looking at different decorative pillows and throws and all of that kind of thing. Anyway, we walked away from Adairs with $400 or $500 worth of pillows. And anyway, we took them home to his, and we were kind of playing around with them, and we realized that the colors we had picked didn't really go with what we actually wanted. I think we just got a little bit excited. And so a lot of those went back, but we did keep some, and they're still at his, on his sofa at the moment. But what that also spurred on, I guess, was the acknowledgement that there were certain other bits and pieces that needed to be replaced. First and foremost, our bedding. So I just so happened to be browsing on David Jones the other morning, and I found out that they had their like bedding, like their quilts and pillows and stuff for 50% off just for that day only. And because we needed a number of, or we want a number of European pillows for the bed, and I saw that there was this amazing, my idea of a lovely bed is one that looks so plush. Like that's my vision. And I saw other things that would help us achieve that. So let me get some scissors and we'll open the box and I'll show you what we bought. We'll make this quick because I'm actually starving now and I really want breakfast. So, I don't know if this is sharp enough. Oh, perfect. So, very, very big box, as you can see. And honestly, for homewares, David Jones actually is incredible. I know that that's like not all that they're good for, and I know as well that they're struggling, but I actually really hope that they don't end up going bankrupt because of things like this. So we got, as I said, European pillows. Now we got 1, 2, oh, they patch this so well, honestly, it's like Tetris. 3 European pillows. I'm not sure whether we need 3 for our bed, but I figured even if we don't use 3, I'll probably put it, because we're gonna, so my plan is that Bella gets my queen bed, we have Ben's king bed, and there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to happen. I want to get a different bed frame for Bella, just because, as you guys know, I'm not into the grey. And then with Ben's, because it's kind of like this velour greige colour, my plan is to get it reupholstered. Although I was doing some research into that and it might actually just be cheaper to get a new bed frame, which is ridiculous. But anyway, that is my plan. Ben's plan is Bella gets his king bed and then we get another king bed. I'm not so keen on that. I don't think a 10-year-old needs a king bed, particularly my 10-year-old, because it will just be filled with soft toys and that'll drive me nuts. So we're yet to determine what exactly happens, but either way, Bella will not have a single bed anymore. And so when she has a queen or a king bed, she'll also need Euro pillows. So I figured buying 3 wasn't the worst thing. We'll just either stick with 2 and Bella will just buy an additional one for Bella's bed, or we'll have the 3 and it's no issue and I'll end up buying some for Bella's bed anyway. So I bought these ones. These are the David Jones brand. They are the luxurious cloud soft European pillow. These ones are microfiber filled, so they're not as bougie as down filled pillows, obviously. But the down-filled ones are so expensive, even when they're 50% off. And so I thought that a good starting off point would have just been these ones. And because these are meant to be quite premium, I thought that it would be worth giving them a go anyway, and seeing whether these look as like plush and as, what's the word that I want? And as malleable, I think is the word, that as a down pillow. So like doing the chop on the top, obviously a lot of polyester filled pillows, when you do them, they just bounce back. Whereas down pillows, obviously they hold that shape, which I like, which is what I actually have here with this pillow. This is a down filled one, so you can see that it holds its shape. Obviously that does mean that you've got to like bash it back into shape every now and then, particularly if anyone lies on it like Ben and Bella like to, but I do really like that it holds its shape. It just looks so much more premium, I feel, rather than the ones that obviously revert back to just being a square. So I'll take one out. I'm not obviously going to take them all out of their bags, but this one, it's so soft and squishy, and you can actually see already it holds that shape, which is Perfect. So for the price that we paid, which was, where is my phone? So for the price that we paid, which was, I literally only just bought it the other day, David Jones, which was $45 each pillow, so they're $90 originally. I think that's fantastic. Because again, when we were in Adairs the other day, they have the polyester filled pillows, and they also have the down filled pillows, but their polyester one, it's one of those ones that reverts back to its original shape. And so you are, like, I would have had to buy the down ones, which were well over $100 each. So the fact that I got these that look just as luxurious for less than half the price is incredible. So my tip to you is, if you are shopping for homewares, and particularly bedding, don't go past David Jones, because like I said, incredible. So this is their brand. I think actually everything that I've bought is David Jones brand. And of course, like I said, it was all 50% off for that day. I don't know what the deal is now. Okay, and then the next thing we bought is, and I'm in two minds about whether I just like take this out and use it immediately, or whether we just like hold on until we move, because hopefully it's not too long, but I'll update you on the house situation in a little bit. So this is their luxurious Cloud Soft microfiber quilt. Now, this one again is the same filling obviously as the European pillows. I'm not going to take it out because I will never get it back in, but it is incredibly soft and it looks so plush as well. Their photos really did it justice. Sorry, I just had like a massive coughing fit. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, I was saying, their photos really do it justice. And yeah, I'm quite happy obviously with that one. So one thing that we have to consider when it comes to quilts in particular is I run cold, Ben runs hot. I'm quite happy to put an additional blanket on top of me because I also do like the weight, and Ben's quite happy to stick his leg out. So we'll see how we go with this, because I'm not one of those people that feels the need to swap over the quilts depending on what season it is. I like to just have one quilt that suits us for the entire year. So this one does say ultimate warmth, which I have to admit I did not notice when I bought it, but we'll see how we go. If it is too warm for Ben, then obviously when it comes summer, we'll swap it over. But it is a lightweight quilt and it says it's got 400 GSM microfiber fill. I'm assuming that that is good. That's why they've put it on the cover. We'll see. Then the last thing I got, and this I think I will actually take out and use now because my pillows on my bed are actually quite atrocious. They do need replacing. Apparently you're meant to replace them every 12 months or something, which I definitely haven't done. And I think my neck is suffering because of it. But I got the 2 luxurious premium pillow pack. And this is ideal for back and side sleepers, which I definitely am a side sleeper. This is medium support, polyester fill, again, cotton cover, and it's Australian made, which is quite good. So it comes in a different cover to these ones, obviously. It's in plastic, but it looks like this. So for our sleeping pillows, I tend to put them behind decorative pillows anyway, so I'm not too concerned that this one isn't as cloud-like as all this, obviously because we actually do sleep on these. So these seem to be they seem to be quite good, but I've been proven wrong with pillows before. And again, these ones were 50% off, as was the quilt. So the quilt was $350 down to $175. And the pillows were $80 down to $40. So anyway, that is everything I bought. Like I said, I'm going to take these out and I'm going to go and replace the pillows on my bed in a little bit, which thankfully will also free up some room in this box because I think I'm gonna Okay, we are now ready to go to Ben's, and it's a rare occasion where we actually have time. So I'm going to take the time to show you my outfit. So we've gone very simple tonight. I actually don't know. Oh, it's 12 degrees outside. It is cold outside, but I don't think I'm actually going to wear a coat tonight. I think I'm just gonna run the risk because it's always a pain to wear this top under a coat because it all bunches up and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we are, and I'm sure if you've been following the vlog for a while, you've seen all of these items before, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So my off-the-shoulder top is from Lover. I think I got it from the Iconic. It is an old top. Actually, everything I'm wearing is old. None of it's new, which is actually terrible because I've been doing quite a bit of shopping lately, but this is just a comfortable old outfit that I know I will be warm in because this top is so thick. And it's comfortable enough to sit in a movie theater, but I still look nice. So, top from Lover. My jeans are the Barrel jeans from Rollers. I have these in blue as well, which you've definitely seen me in. I also had them in white. Notice the past tense when I talk about the white version of these. They got trashed. I don't know what I spilt on them, but they were unsalvageable. So they ended up in the bin. I've got other white jeans though that have replaced them. They're not Barrel, but anyway, I digress. So we have the Rollers Barrel jeans, and then on our feet, we have our Prada heels. My feet are so veiny at the moment because someone may have been feeling the music a little bit too much, and I've been dancing around my room and I'm feeling actually a little bit hot and sweaty now, but it was a lot of fun. You know when you like come across a song or an album that you haven't heard in so long, but Siri just chooses to shuffle it randomly? Well, it led me down a whole journey of Christina Aguilera, and I don't regret it. It did ruin my makeup. I had to go and touch up my makeup. I got apparently that sweaty. But anyway, so this is what we're wearing. In terms of a handbag, I mean, do I really need one? Not really. Like, Ben carries all the stuff. I'm gonna go without. No handbag tonight. Just a girl, her phone, and her handbag of a boyfriend. So we're gonna go to his now. He's gonna be finished the gym shortly. I don't know what it is with him and his gym buddy. It's like whenever we have nighttime plans, they like to push it so much that we end up with a 9:20 p.m. Cinema ticket, and my boyfriend is finishing at the gym at 7:30 and we've got to have dinner, and he wants a home cooked meal. Like I just don't see it happening, but anyway, wonders do happen. What do you call them? Dash cams.
Yeah, but the dash the dash cams are higher.
No, they're not.
They should be in the corner.
Why should it be in the corner? I prefer them.
Yeah, I know, but that's that's just the what it hit it. Not what it fucking marked me down.
But that's not really hidden.
Or put it down there. Put it looking down on your head.
I just wear the cap thing. Hey, we can do that for you though. I got the cap bit. We can have a close-up of you eating lunch. I reckon you have your cap too curved though.
What? What?
Your cap is too curved. Or see how that's straight?
Does it open up?
No. Is the beak too thick?
There you go. Oh, it's fine.
Oh.
What would you like to play?
Michael Jackson!
Tourette's.
Now playing Michael Jackson on Apple Music.
Jeez, I'm smart. When you're making me feel.
But it's better when it's up higher anyway, because then you don't have a double chin when you pop.
I don't have one anyway. Sharp.
Sharp.
You don't like that one?
No, it's boring.
I didn't realise how tall this dog is until you
Look down at next at the cars next to you. You don't like that.
Yeah, I do like that.
I don't like smooth. Or man in the mirror.
I like Man in the Mirror. We're gonna make a change. How can you not like Smooth Criminal? Smooth Criminal, what?
Because it just bores me.
You're not normal, eh? Where's the beanbag game?
In the garage.
Oh, what are you doing? You're getting changed and I'll grab the...
Okay. I'll wear this tomorrow then. I think it's under there.
I've just realized that we are starting and ending this vlog in the exact same spot, but that is okay. It is actually though 10:34 on Saturday the 9th of May now, so it's been a couple of weeks since I picked up the camera. So I think I left you when Ben and I were on our way to family lunch. Family lunch was wonderful and it was lovely catching up with everyone, and I'm really glad that we did go, despite my teenage attitude to it all. But at that lunch we learned that my grandmother had stopped being able to eat and also swallow. So she had been battling dementia for a number of years now, and the disease finally progressed to the point where she was unable to eat or drink. And so that week after the lunch was quite an emotional one. So I went and said my goodbyes to her on Wednesday morning, and she passed away Thursday lunchtime. So that week obviously was full of time with family, checking in on my mum and all of that kind of thing. And so I have to admit, the past couple of weeks have just gotten away from me because of it all. So I'm only just wrapping up this vlog now. So that's what I'm here to do. I am here to say thank you so much for watching. But at least we got Ben on camera and showing his face. So, you know, little wins here and there. But I am actually spending the day alone today. I went and got my nails done, which thankfully you guys didn't see it before I got them done because they were a mess. But we just got them done, just got home. There was also an open home here this morning, which was a non-event. Well, not a complete non-event. There was one guy that came through with his mum. And so my agent's obviously gonna follow up with them during the week and see what they thought, see if they're interested, blah, blah, blah. But we're looking at another couple of weeks on the market, and unless a miracle happens, this house is just gonna be rented out, and I'm gonna hold on to it because I won't be dropping the price any further. Even though I think given the current situation in the market with the interest rate rises and the war, etc., I think the market, well, the house would do better if I drop the price, but I just don't need to sell it that bad. So I'll hold on to it, I'll rent it out, and we'll move somewhere bigger And then, anyway, yes, what I was saying was I've got today all to myself because Ben is going out later on for dinner with his friends. It's his birthday on Monday, so they're doing a boys' night. So dinner and whatever boys get up to. But I obviously left early to go get my nails done. I'm gonna gym later on because your girl has joined the gym again after I don't even know how long my hiatus was. I'm not actually feeling that motivated or excited about it, but I need to get back into strength training because that's just what my body likes, and attempting to do things at home just wasn't working out for me. I just wasn't getting the workout that I needed, and so I would often just skip a workout because I'm like, it's actually not going to achieve anything because I don't have what I need at home. And I also refuse to spend all that money on equipment, particularly when it doesn't fit in my house anyway. So we have joined the gym again. I'm going for my first gym session. My membership officially kicked off yesterday, but I had other things that I needed to focus on. There was an afternoon tea at Bella's school, which we took our cupcakes and we came home and we watched Overboard, the Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn movie. Bella and I watched Best Wives Club the other day, and that was a movie growing up that I absolutely loved. I don't know why, I just always have loved it. Bella loved it too, but then when that movie finished, Overboard came up as a suggestion. I had never seen it. Bella obviously had never seen it, so we thought we'd watch it together because she really liked Goldie Hawn in First Wives Club. So we watched that yesterday while eating our cupcakes and having some tea, but then afterwards I had to get the house all done, and then I went over to Ben's. He did gym. I tried editing this vlog, but I had to do some stuff on my laptop to make it work because my laptop is ancient. Anyway, so that brings us to today being the first gym session, and then I don't know what we're really gonna do. We're gonna spend the time together though, and I'm aware that this is going on forever. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let's talk about it in my next vlog. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you've gotten this far, although I don't know how far that really is because I can't quite remember how long my footage is anyway, but I do appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.